Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Ye 7 Part 6. In the previous video, we came into the not great Deku tree and fought the not spider that you fight in Ocarina of Time. I forget its name. What is it? What's the spider that started Ocarina of Time? Anybody know? Any Zelda fans? Anybody ever heard of this little indie gem called The Legend of Zelda? We fought the boss, and let's go into the innermost chamber. It's been a very long time since I played Ocarina of Time. I'm really not a Zelda guy. I mean, I've played some of them. Like, I've played Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I don't know if I've ever actually beaten Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. I think those are it. Played Link Between Time, Link to the Past, that's it. Played that one. I don't know, I feel like I always liked the idea of Zelda more than actually playing it. Like, I always enjoyed watching other people play Zelda than like actually playing it myself. I don't know, kind of a weird tangent, but I don't know, this game just gives me really big vibes with it. I guess it's just like this first area plus some of the tracks really do sound like they're out of a Zelda game. Wow, looks like an altar dedicated to a dragon, alright. Yep, to the Great Earth Dragon. The Great Earth Dragon? What, you don't know? Radamanj, the Great Earth Dragon. He's one of the guardians of Altago. Everybody knows that. Don't blame us for not knowing stuff we never heard of. We're not from around here, you know? This altar, though, it looks pretty different from the one we saw in the shrine, does it? I guess it's bigger. I thought maybe it would be the same, since the king said the power you got might be from a dragon. Adol felt a mysterious presence again. Hey Adol! Hey Adol, you're doing that thing where you're not talking to me. Hey Adol! Blanketing ancient Altago. This rich land filled with life. A dark cloud loometh. You could just say looms, dude. Witheth, maddeth, cometh, angereth, lamentationeth, sorroweth, and eternal thrifeth. O destined warrior, to thee I shall giveth my sealeth. Ere Altago meeteth doometh. Thou it shouldeth visiteth my brethren thith. Maybe they just had a list. Maybe the ancient Altagians, Altagians? They just had lisps. That voice just now. It was a lot like the one we heard in the shrine. It was actually the exact same voice you heard in the shrine, Dogi. It's also your voice. And Adol's voice, who doesn't talk, but if he did talk, he would sound like you. Hey Elk, what does this all mean? What was the voice of the Great Dirt Dragon or whatever? How should I know? Never heard anyone actually being spoken to by the Great Earth Dragon. Adol, how do you feel? You feel you can do an earthquake? Adol told Dogi that he felt fine. In fact, he felt newfound energy flowing within him. Oh yeah, I can feel it too. Why do you get it? We're the chosen one. You're just like a kid. Like this energy is spilling over from you to me. Maybe it's bringing out our dormant abilities. I guess this is proof that this dragon energy thing really does exist. We should probably head back and tell the Eldris what happened. Maybe she can fill us in a little more on the lore of these dragons too while we're at it. With the Earth Seal residing in Adol, you can now use party effects. Every party member has a special party effect unique to him/her that affects the performance of the entire party. You can get extra accuracy. What? Is that a thing in this game? Why? Get accuracy does not belong in any video games. Unless they're strictly tactical based and you already know the hit and miss chance in advance before you make your decisions to do anything. Earth Seal activates each character's support ability. Gold obtained. Think I'm a grinder? You think that's what I want? You crazy. You crazy. I was also told apparently we do have a block in this game. It's, the game just doesn't tell you about it. And I looked into the controls and it does list LT and RT as flash guard, so that should actually help us a lot. Because flash guard was really OP in Use 4. Or, you know, the remake of Use 4. Which plays, you know, very similar to this game. But, anything else worth mentioning while we make our way back? I feel like there was one thing I wanted to mention. I guess this is the first video being recorded after the video started going up. I recorded the first 5 before anything got uploaded, and I haven't been able to record for a few days, so there's no backlog basically in this series. Pretty much, I think like part 4 goes up today. Accuracy, the worst ability. I mean, I noticed it said miss a couple times. I don't really like the idea of, I mean, I'm just anti-accuracy in general. I think hit chance is like one of the worst video game mechanics like ever. At least in terms of like ubiquitous stuff that like everything uses. Ah, you're back. You must have made it safely to the altar then. Adol told Fatima everything that happened in the ancient tree. Well, maybe not everything. Really now, how many times did you die to the big spider? And you defeated the Tatana that nested there. Amazing! Man, that Tatana was crazy. If you guys weren't there, I would have been in big trouble. Interesting. So you went with these two, did you? Are you out of your damn mind? What? I warned you not to go, but that only sealed the deal, didn't it? Well, if it makes you feel any better, Hughes was the least useful party member. He kind of like his ass. I'm getting a thorough whipping boy later. Come on, Grandma. At any rate, getting back to the matter at hand. Are you sure you heard a voice at the altar? Yeah, you know what it means? Elk told us that altar is dedicated to the Earth Dragon. Is that one of the capital D dragons the king mentioned? Don't ever say capital D dragons to me. Alright, never heard of the 5 great dragons of Altago, have you? I saw them in the opening. They were all wishing around going whoosh, 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 whoosh. Now, I didn't notice them when we were actually recording it, but when I went back and editing and was looking for thumbnail stuff, I saw the little flying dragon energy things. And then I think I also saw a dude from the last game. I didn't notice him in the opening. Guy with the poleaxe. I think that's supposed to be the dude from the last game, whose name I don't remember. It would be my honor to educate you, which I guess means he's like a stalker? Country of Altago is very old, is believed to have existed since the time of the world's creation. Boy, did that guy die? Now that I think about it, I don't remember. And the 5 dragons are evidence of that, the 5 pillars of the land that have been here since moment 1. Maybe the dude just looked like that guy. The 5 dragons are life itself. They create and protect all life. Geist, something like that. It is their power that allows for so much to thrive in Altago, including the Tatanos. Well, could they like cut that shit out? Because the Tatanos seem... I mean, okay, so far they've been like mixed energy. The turtle guy, we did not have to kill. In hindsight, we were the bad guys there. We walked into his lair, got to talk to the shrine, and then he attacked us as we were leaving, but we could have like just left at that point. He wasn't hurting nobody. This one at least attacked us before we got to the shrine, so it was like we had no choice. But like Dogi could have definitely just crushed the rock that was blocking us in the first boss fight. I mean, he's Dogi the Wall Crusher. I'm supposed to believe that he can't just crush that rock, or Adol can't climb over it. It's like 3 feet tall. But they're pretty much the gods around here then. And they're not all earth dragons, I take it. Of course not. 5 dragons, 5 elements. Just happens to be Radamanj, the Earth Dragon, the Shannoans holding esteem. Even though we live in a tree, so I guess we really probably more like the Tree Dragon, but you know, whatever. Your name is Adal, correct? I mean, what's a tree but like tall earth if you don't think about it for some shit. We all got green hair, so I feel like it should be the Leaf Dragon, but you know what, whatever. That voice you heard was without a doubt that of the Great Earth Dragon. More like the Greatest Eartheth Dragoneth. And the power you receive, well, it's significant, that's for sure. Yeah, slightly higher accuracy. That'll show him. Maybe it would be a good idea for you to visit the altars of the other dragons as well. You know where they are? Not specifically, I'm afraid. I only have vague notions. However, General Dryce may be able to tell you. He should know of at least one. Well, he's kind of like a dick. I don't think he's going to help me. Even if he would, I don't want his help. General Dryson of the Dragon Knights. Yeah, he was once the elder of a desert village to the southwest of Altago called Zagram. Well, shouldn't that be the Earth Village? I feel like sand's more earthy than a tree. Sagramanites also worship one of the dragons as we do. Therefore, he surely must know the location of its altar. I see. I can't imagine that brute will share much with us, though. What do you think, Adal? Want to head back to Altago City and see what we can find out? You kick in the door, say, I'm the chosen one! Give me all your wealth! Make me your god emperor! Adal thought for a moment, then nodded. Actually, he wasn't really paying attention. He just recognized that somebody was talking to him and nodded his head in hopes that that was the answer they were looking for. Okay then, guess it only stands to reason we can't take whatever info we can get. Beggars can't be choosers. What are we waiting for? Let's make like trees and get out of here. No, you can't come. You guys are leaving already? Can I come too? You're cruising for a bruising, boy. Yeah, I feel like we're like legally obligated to offer him shelter. It's like either we take him with us or we like let him get murdered. We don't believe in child abuse. You know, us Asterians, we're or wherever, actually, I guess they won't technically know where the hell Adal's from, but Europans, we don't condone that. I'm just kidding. I thought it'd be funny. Your actions only reinforce how much growing up you got to do. You only get in their way as you are now. Therefore, you go nowhere. I'm watching you like a hawk, boy, and you are already in a heap of trouble. Fine. Can I at least see him off, though? Like as far as the village gate? Alright, there's no harm in that as long as these two don't let you accompany them, and I trust they won't. Sorry, my grandson caused you both so much trouble. Send the general my regards. Thanks for everything, Eldris. I mean, you can at least let me talk to the NPCs. You don't have to kick me out. You guys are adventurers, huh? That's so cool. Wish I could travel all over the place and go on wild adventures in exotic lands, too. Alright, I made up my mind. I'm gonna get all buffed up. And then Grandma will have no choice to give me respect. When that happens, you guys have to take me along, okay? There really is no stopping him, is there? And he was such a brat to us before. No, will you at least promise to behave yourself when you're with us? It's only proper as an adventurer. Of course, you just worry about yourselves. I'll be fine. We are worried about ourselves. That's sort of my point here. Hey, Adal. I knew he was going to say it. I knew he was going to say it. Aren't we forgetting something? What was it? There was something we had to do in Shannoa. Oh yeah, our leaves. We're supposed to deliver medicine for Tia, weren't we? I forgot about that. Tia? You guys know Tia? Oh, you do too? Yeah, she comes down to town on the Longba cart pretty often. She knows a lot about herbs, plus she's really nice and fixed me up when I got hurt, which is all the time. Don't worry, she's already Adal's main squeeze, at least for the next 3 to 4 days. Everyone in the village knows her. I bet the medicine you're delivering is for Grandma, right? I can take it to her for you. Adal handed Tia's medicine to Elk and asked him to deliver it to Eldris Fatima. You just leave it to me. Alright, bye guys. Be careful on your way back. Or don't. Whatever. Quest 1 completed. I feel like I didn't do anything though. Can I go back? All right, and I was still cruising for a talking. Elk's parents, the eldest son and his betrothed. The eldest talks about them as if they were not family, but she still hurts deeply inside. The rise in Titano activity lately, I almost forgot the season of the hunt is upon us. I pray the next hunt will be a good one. Plenty of folks get depressed when talking about Titanos. It makes sense, given what happened to Elk's parents. Yeah, we know. Young anime child can't have kids. I can't have parents. I mean, yeah, they can't have kids. Would be biologically irresponsible. So they definitely can't have parents. If you ever have a kid and he comes out with like bright anime hair, like your days are fucking over. You're done. See those fish hanging by the door all over the house? That's kind of the fish that's the kind of fish you find here. The monster's getting so violent, fishing is a much safer way to get food than hunting. What do you say? Hey, how's it going? Who the hell are you? Do you want some wood? Yeah. Looks like I'd make a nice sturdy fishing pole. But this many, even if I were to break one, which I will, that's 500 gold cents. Nah. What about the other ones? This one's nice and flexible. It would work well for big fish. Make me last at least a day? Yeah. Give it to me? Man, what a sucker. I mean, thank you so much. Here, take this for your troubles. Need to build a large number of nice sturdy fishing rods so I can fish for more than a few seconds. I'm that bad, so please go and give me lots and lots of wood. I don't know, you want some plains wood? Yeah, you give it to me? Man, what a sucker. I mean, take this for your troubles. Need to build a large number of nice fishing rods. Please, I need lots of rod. I'm a violent reeler. Smells like hickory goodness. You cannot go inside. Adol is not invited to the barbecue. I suppose the boy has come of age, but do you honestly think he'll be able to handle himself on a real hunt? The monsters are becoming more and more savage, so no one's safety can truly be guaranteed. Actually, we're considering taking Elk with us on our next hunt. He used to inherit the title of Elder. He must begin learning what that title entails. Well, I don't know, why don't you just like pick someone based on if they fit the criteria, not you know, whose dad he had, past tense, because they're dead. The village's food supply is running low, so we're getting ready to go on our next hunt. We're also discussing an important matter concerning one of our own. I will disturb you. That is Adol's job. How'd that guardian statue look? Banter? Like you to make an offering in the middle of the forest? What the hell's the middle of the forest? Can't believe the Elk's parents are watching over him now, just as the great dragons are. What'd you say at first? I don't know where the idea of transmigration came from. Thought the souls of the people who died becoming part of the earth to protect us was very reassuring. Well, you know, that's all it is. That Elk, he really gets carried away sometimes, but today seems even more rambunctious than usual. Must have something on his mind in light of what happened. You know, his parents being brutally murdered and all that. His parents are great people. They died honorably protecting the village, and I still curse my helplessness. I'm extremely grateful to you for defeating the Titano. If you ever need anything, please do not hesitate to ask. And if you entertain a personal request, please come speak with the child every now and again, if you would. Seems he developed something of an infatuation with the world outside, so it meant a great deal to him. Yeah, alright, maybe. What up? I'm pretty good with martial arts too. But Dad always said I still had a lot to learn, so maybe Grandma's right. You know what? I'm gonna train myself till I'm sick, and then keep on training even more. I'll be a lean, mean fighting teen, and next time you see me, I'll be ready to join you guys for real. I mean, maybe. If I have any other option, though, I probably won't use you, because you seemed a little assy with it. You're kind of just like Adol, but worse. Now, maybe that would change. Maybe you get better skills, or something. But you felt a little not great. How do I play this game? This is a real legitimate question. Dogi, how do the buttons work? How do I guard? But do I just hit RT? No? Because I mean, it says maybe it's both at the same time. Is it both at the same time? I think it's both at the same time. I can't tell. All right, I need some of you guys to not be alive anymore. Dogi, chill. Okay, I'm still not entirely sure if it's both at the same time or if it's either or. It seems to be both at the same time. Okay, it's definitely both at the same time. That or I have atrocious timing. Okay, that was... Okay, it looks like he kind of... Okay, so it is both at the same time. There's at least the animation for it. Hello, I'm talking to you? You're in the middle of the forest? I have no clue how to complete that quest. Define middle of the forest. I feel like this is the middle. Oh, are you the statue? Oh, it's not a savey statue. It's like a lame statue. There. Get offered. Or why am I giving the statue fruit? He's not gonna eat them, and even if it does somehow eat them, like, that's my fruit. I'm alive. He doesn't need it. He's a statue. I mean, at least if you're offering like some flowers or something, those don't really have much practical value, but like I can eat some fruit. Where does this guy live? Was it this room or the other one? I think it was the other one. There. Yeah, you offer the Kamika fruits to the statue. Thank you. Here's a little something for your troubles, my dear. 1,000 gold. I know you just came back, but might I make another offering? Like you place a ring next to it this time. Must be lonely, you know? I think a white snake ring would be a fine choice, of course. I have the money. Oh dear, I seem to have misplaced it. Sorry, I could pay you afterwards. Let me know when you're done. Alright, I'll have the money for the white snake ring ready along to pay. What, I'm being scammed? Is that like a thing I have to buy? I think that's like the anti-poison accessory, right? No? Alright, cool. Could I make it? Because I remember... Oh yeah, there it is. I can't make it because I do not have the materials. Dogi! I don't have the materials! Dogi! Dogi, when are we going to unlock the ability to teleport? I mean, I know we're kind of still early in the game, but Dogi! I'm already tired of rolling. Okay, we should... Ooh. We should try and loot. I think these have a chance to give you charcoal. And you may be wondering, why is Adol not helping? Dogi mine? There we go. We got 1 charcoal. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you've saved the world like 4 times at least, you can, you know, you don't have to mine the rock, I suppose. Anything up here? No, that's just fruit. I don't need any fruit. I need rocks. Oh, there's a... Eco extra. Okay, I think we did open that, but it didn't count because I hadn't sold my items yet. I'm pretty sure we checked everywhere. If I see some rocks, I will try and get some charcoal. Oh no, at all. Just stealing all their water. Just call us Nestle the way we're taking water from the indigenous peoples. Yeah, I could use a teleport ability. This is kind of a long run back. So, Dogi, do you think the Sand Village might be in the only other place we have that we can go? I think I could do, well, not that way. The other way that we went, where there was that scary bee and it, like, destroyed me? Adol, what's up? Tia. Oh, Adol and Dogi. Tia, we'll talk later. Get behind us. I'm kind of surrounded. Our damage output will blot out the sun. Adol asks Tia if she's hurt. I'm okay. Thank you so very much. The main menu music. It's so good. Sorry to have worried you. You don't need to be sorry. But yeah, you did worry us. What are you doing out here? I came out here regularly to gather herbs. I'm usually able to walk around safely as long as I have a monster repellent on. Wonder why it isn't working today, though. Wait, my hairpin. Where's my hairpin? You dropped it? Adol, shiny vision activates. Thank you so much. It used to be my mother's. Before she died. Came out with blue hair and she knew it was over. Perhaps I should call it a day. The monsters are acting peculiarly, so it would be the safest choice. Adol, might be good for us to walk her back. What do you think? Forget it. Adol told Tia they'd gladly escort her back to Altago City. Really? Are you sure? We were on our way back anyway. Besides, Maya's waiting for you, right? This is true. Alright, I'll accept your kind offer. Now, where's Altago City? I'm pretty sure it's to the right, but just in case. Okay. She is following us. Please don't die. He's got 200 HP? Well, there we go. Altago. Okay, not Altago City. Dogi. We're trying to make sure she doesn't die. I don't know if she has like 1 HP or something. Okay, well, doesn't matter. Well, I hope she was okay. Got an achievement. I was a little worried when we got so far ahead of her that it'd be like, oh no, you left her behind, and then she was immediately eaten as soon as you got off screen. You must have just gotten back from Shannoa then. It was no cakewalk, that's for sure. And Adol didn't even do that weird thing during the escort missions where he tries to back you into a corner. We actually ran into a Titano. And then we killed it because we're the greatest. Oh hey, we're here already. That was faster than I thought. Adol, Dogi, I can't thank you enough for today. I know, why don't you come to my house? I'll make you some tea or something. Thanks for the offer, but we don't want it. Besides, if we go to your house, we'll probably never leave. Then, what would the neighbors think? But if you have some time later, please do drop by. I'm sure Maya would be happy to see you as well. I mean, I guess we can add you to our rounds. We can talk to you after we talk to Bridge Guy. We should go see General Dryson. But where do we find him? Last time we just ran into him at the palace, so I guess we should probably start there. I see Commander Guy's heading to the back alleys from time to time. Commander of the Dragon Knights patrolling Old Town itself. He's truly a hard worker. Too bad nobody even knows his name. If longmas can be tamed, then maybe I can tame cute monsters and sell them as novelty pets. Maybe some monsters so small they could even fit in your pocket. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Hello. Going to Instagram is suicide as long as that ferocious beastie's in there. So for the moment, I'm stuck. Help. Help, adult. Doggy. Aren't the dragon horses that pull the longma cart so strange? They actually listen to people. I don't care about making purchases. I just want to ride it once. I was hoping to go sightseeing around Altago, visit the different villages, but with all the rumors of monsters, I guess it'd be best to stay within the city walls. Kinda sucks, they haven't even invented TV yet. I'm just kinda stand here, looking at the furniture. Oh dear, anybody but him. Whenever Commander Rod graces us with his presence, I get stuck waiting on him and his lackeys all day. On a different note, the merchant that's staying in the far room seems to be worried about something. Maybe I'll ask later. Maybe my service isn't enough. Hey, we need more. And what happened to the snacks we ordered? I need my snackos. Commander graced his pigsty with his presence on his day off. Don't make him wait. We're the only bar in town. Yeah, well, okay. Still a pigsty? What a fool. Serves him right. What was he thinking? Divine nobility. Such a dumbass. He should have just thrown overboard into the sea, right? I'm the bad guy. You're those idiot adventurers. Away with you before Commander Rod gets in a foul mood. Bro, I'm level 10. His ass is grass. And that guy dared to raise his voice to my dad. Dad got so mad, he only had to utter a single word before that guy was arrested on the spot. Maybe those foreign merchants don't understand the power that nobility has in Altago. I'm just gonna say, at all, why'd you take me to this shithole country? There's a rumor going around that His Majesty is ill. There haven't been any public announcements. Well, I guess I can see why. Can't afford to show any weakness so soon after the war ended. I cook all the dishes that are served here, but the water quality in the city's pretty terrible. Wish I had some really good water I could use to cook superb dishes. Oh my god, is that just some water you have on you? You weirdo? 10 cups should be enough to get an idea of whether or not people will really notice any difference. I'm sure to pay you accordingly if you find me some exceptional water. The waters of Altago. You got me some of that water? You brought me some water. Let's take a look. Spring water. Huh, this looks promising. Seems quite pure, which will make it ideal for cooking. You certain I can have this? Mine! That's good. Alright, guess there's nothing to it but to give the old college try, right? Down the hatch. We don't actually have colleges here in Altago. It was deemed heretical. Not bad, but also not good. It's just water. Might make a good neutral base, but it's nothing special. Neutral base? What's this man cooking? I don't think we should let him cook. I will take it though. It's usable. 400 gold. Find any other water you think might be able to cook with, please don't hesitate to bring it by. Or whatever. Or whatever. Whatever. Does that dude have a quest for me after I talked to that lady, or? Because she made it sound like his ass had a quest. But his ass don't have a quest. Because, I mean, that felt like, hey, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Here's a hint about a quest, and I go talk to him. He ain't got no quest? Old Town, that name bothers me. Caused him on a quaint, modest district where we all came from. What an embarrassing origin. Why is Old Town still allowed to exist? They should just kill everyone who's poor. Then we'll all be rich. Or maybe we'll all be poor. Ah, shit. Sure ain't doing the city any good. Should be made into a merchant district or something. I wish I could live in the city. How was I born here? No one cares about this place. Still pump in that same track just to mess up the vibes. Huh? Yeah, I ran into Adol and Dogi on the plains. It's almost like I can hear their voices right now. They insisted on escorting me home, so I got back early today. It's me. It's Adol. Okay. Are we a ghost? Delicious food, fashionable clothes, such things aren't available in Old Town. Wish I could give this child what she wants. You know, Maya can't talk. I think she understands what I'm saying to her, though. Wonder if Maya feels frustrated because she can't talk. That's how I feel sometimes. Sometimes, like, the words, they just don't work. I used to work, but after I lost my leg in an accident, I lost my job and ended up here. People here accepted a cripple like me into their community. I wouldn't trade this place for the world. Well, maybe for my leg. I'd really like my leg back. Many people give me dirty looks. Some even pity me. Like they've done anything for me. So what if I'm poor? I'm not ashamed of it. Okay. I didn't really mean to yeet off the edge. You asked the elderly man about Tia. Rhea, what are you talking about? Her name's Tia. Yeah, wrong game at all. That girl knows a lot about herbs and medicine. Even Dr. Dalion acknowledges her skill. What do you mean she's a stock character? Nah, she's her own thing, man. I was once the head priest of the Tritheus Temple, but I could not stand those on power using the faith for money. This is somewhat embarrassing. My resistance ended with my expulsion. That's how I came to live here. I have no regrets regarding what I did as the head priest. Now I am more of a help to the people than ever before. And I will summon the 5 dragons to burn them from the ground or something. I don't know, maybe the dude's not evil. But you never know. You always gotta keep an eye on the priests. This is a weapon shop. We got all kinds of stuff that you can't afford, you little poor boy. Oh, wow, wish I could buy stuff. Yeah, well, you could if you weren't so dang poor all the time. The dragon energy. I will never use that. At least not of my own volition. You'll have to push me up against the wall. Gemstones are so precious, they're perfect for someone as elegant as I. But I am not satisfied with what I already have. I want rare, more jealousy-inducing items. Truly be willing to entertain a request from a fine young lady as myself? No? I absolutely love gemstones. I was hoping you'd allow me to purchase some from you. I'll offer you something special if you bring me a wide variety of them. Jewel collection? Oh my, you have found a rare stone. There's a green stone. Why, I've never seen anything like it. It is green. Curious. A green stone. Wow. What will they think of next? A blue stone? A red stone? Maybe even a clear one? No, heaven forbid that we should ever be allowed to deign our eyes on something so purty as that. A dragon knight named Sigrun was asking around town about something or another just now. Seen her out before, always focused but always considerate, rather approachable for a dragon knight. Possible party member too. Kids from Old Town like me scarcely earn a pittance from what work we can find. And we usually work very hard for it. When I think of those who are too sick to work, I count myself lucky. Bro, you're 6. This country sucks. Altagian weaponry are unrivaled. But if we're not careful, they can end up in the hands of an enemy nation. One that maybe even respects its people. Probably not. I mean, probably not that the weapons will end up there. They probably also don't respect their people. At the foot of a stone statue of the great Grathio sits the Dragon Knight's naval base. Commerce is an essential pillar of Altago, so they send out patrol ships often to keep the merchant ships safe. And then occasionally shake them down for money, probably, because they're corrupt and evil and need to be addled off the face of the planet. Monsters to Graham are really ferocious. There's been a lot of merchants that were killed. Most of the ones that get attacked are foreigners, though. No Altagians would dare go on there on foot. Okay, at least the monsters aren't xenophobic. We come over here? Oh, this is the arena. Boy, hey boss, there's no events. The Coliseum, brah. And imagine if you saw somebody like somersaulting across town at the speed Adol does. You probably lose your damn mind. The former head priest was helping the poor in Old Town for free. Benevolence is important for clergy. He even refused to receive any offerings when they were due. He was in danger in the continued existence of the temple, and thus was murdered. Expelled. But we wanted to murder him, but we couldn't, because he threatened to use the dragons against us. We only have Prime Minister Warbus to thank for the pro-commerce measures to help develop this great nation. Of course, we at Zanzibar Firm will fully cooperate, so if you could perhaps overlook the monopoly issue at hand. You've created a monopoly in the market again? Well, fine. I'll speak to the Prime Minister, but don't push your luck, Zanzibar. You've become rich because of the Prime Minister's support. Don't forget that. You do not have money. That is unfortunate. Scarlet crystals are extremely valuable goods. Isn't there anything you can do? My husband has Iskon fever. Can't you give me a little? Beg and plead all you want, ma'am. Business is business. And I enjoy watching people poorer than me die. Goodbye. We twill speak again. Not? Well, probably. I almost thought the Dragon Knights were training at the Coliseum today. They look so tired after. Yeah, okay. I think we've talked enough. Commander Rod and his men actually got a good scolding for throwing you guys in jail without just cause. Yeah, he broke the law and he got a scolding. Really makes you think. I didn't do a damn thing wrong. I end up in jail. His ass breaks the law on purpose, knowingly, for his own benefit. A scolding. It's almost like the system is broken. Or, well, working as intended. Greetings, adventurers. Who are you guys again? Adol asked this weird, strange man if he knew the whereabouts of General Dryson. The General? You're in luck. He returned from his training just moments ago. Not good. I was worried to run a wild goose chase here. Not that I'm really looking forward to talking with the guy. He warned us before not to get involved in anything that doesn't concern us, so I doubt he'll be very forthcoming. He certainly can be quite obstinate, but he's not unreasonable. I don't know what business you have with him, but I'm sure he'll listen to whatever you have to say. Well, I need him to do more than listen. His office is located on the second floor, right in the middle. He should be there for some time, I surmise. Second floor, center office. Got it. Thanks. Maybe that'll be the joke. Maybe they just never recognize each other. That's why we don't know his name. Prime Minister Orbus's laissez-faire views on the economy often oppose the opinions of His Majesty. But the result is a more moderate compromise which ultimately proves to be the best course. Until the king gets poisoned. And then the country becomes a shithole in 20 years. Well, it's kind of already one, but like it'll be even more of one. I truly believe His Majesty would feel better with his daughter by his side, but she's run off again. Yeah, we didn't find her running around. Or we didn't find her when we came back. She was maybe out there. Possibly. Majesty will not reveal the nature of his illness, but it seems he coughs less and the corridors are dustless. Die, dust! You don't have to belong in this world! Have at you! What is a dust? Just a little pile of lies? I get the reference. I'm Castlevania Symphony of the Night Pilled. Not enough to remember the full monologue, but like, I get where you're going. Oh, I didn't realize there'd be a cutscene here. Prime Minister, I don't understand what you're saying. Or I do understand. We've been at war so long. People are exhausted. This is the time to focus on domestic affairs in order to reaffirm the stability of the kingdom and make sure no foreigners get in. Gosh, I hate the foreigners. That's exactly my point, Your Majesty. Since the founding of this great nation, we've experienced prosperity through commerce. In order to restore the strength of our kingdom, we must expand our trade network. I suggest we remove the aid budget from Old Town and the villages in favor of tax cuts for the merchants. I'm not the bad guy. They seem pretty busy. And they're talking politics, so it's probably best we don't interrupt them right now. Oh, alright. My entire body feels sore. General Dryson's training is so tough, it's ungodly. Now, the commander was in the training too, but he seems so composed about it. He truly is our ace. Man, the training is so hard I'm usually on guard duty, so I don't move around too much. If I don't maintain a certain level of skill, I can get my pay cut, or even get discharged. Okay, second office. You have business with the general? Well, he is in his room, but he just returned from training. Keep it short. No. I will pester him as long or as little as I choose. Red hair, what brings you to me? Looking to join up with the Dragon Knights, are you? Oh, hell no. Country sucks. Adol explained that Eldris Fatima told him the general used to be the elder of Sagram, and should thus know about the altar there dedicated to one of the dragons, Eldris Fatima. He is correct in assuming that I would know something about the altar. However, I'm no longer the elder. My days as Elder Sixhead are behind me, which means I'm not at liberty to speak of it anymore. Okay? Adol, let's just get out of here. This guy's as helpful as a wet noodle. However, I also know that His Majesty has shown considerable respect for the two of you. I may be willing to make an exception, just this once. Really? Let's see. Deep in the land of Sagram, at the far end of the desert, layeth the flame shrineth. The dragon altereth you speaketh of is locateth thereth. You have made me invoke the old tongue. Shame upon you! There is one problem, however. The flame shrine is under the jurisdiction of Sagram's current elder as it always has been. You will need his permission to enter. Sagram's current elder? So you're a successor? He succeeded me when I was appointed General of the Dragon Knights, yes. I'm not so certain he would be willing to speak of such internal matters with outsiders like yourself. Well, Adol has a way of getting himself in with the native people. He's quite likable. The way he, doesn't say anything, everyone's like, yes, we like... Just a moment, please. You gonna, call him? Got General's letter? Okay. I guess that works. Take this with you. He should at least hear you out if it's made clear who you are. This is all I can do for you, however. The rest is up to you. Thanks. Adol thanked the general. I mean, should we really be thanking him? Because we're doing his job for him. We're the ones that are averting the ruin of this country. There's no guarantee here. You should save your thanks. Sagram is located in the desert to the southwest of the plains. You need to go through a small cave to get there. It is not only far from the capital, but the way there is littered with numerous monsters. Be sure to make the necessary preparations before even attempting the journey. Alright. I think we will go ahead and call it here then. Seems like a good place to stop it. Next time we'll maybe hit up a few more locations in the city that we didn't talk to people. And then we will make our way towards Sagram. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.